Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Makeup by Raul here, also known as Raul, and hope you're doing okay. If you're not, sending you virtual hugs. I know it's been quite a while since the last time I uploaded a makeup video, or done any makeup in general, because since the last time I uploaded a makeup video, not sure which one was, I think it was the Love Yourself palette review, I think. Since that time, I actually haven't done any makeup at all, which was like back in early January, and it's May, so it's crazy. But yeah, that's what we're here for anyway. So the plan for today is, as I had mentioned in my last video unboxing the Dynamite palette, we're gonna be reviewing the Dynamite palette. And as I did with the first palette from this company, IdolXCosmetics, I'm gonna be doing one eye like more of a colorful look, and then one eye as a more natural looking type of everyday look. So that's that. I hope you guys stick to watch this video and enjoy, and let's get right into it. Okay, so because it's been quite a while, I exactly don't know how good I'll do, since I really haven't done makeup that much this year. And I know I said I was gonna do more videos, but me being lazy, I haven't done anything. So first we're gonna start off with the primer, and for that I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It's gonna be applying it on the face. I've been using this one ever since I started my channel, and it's actually worked quite well. I love how it performs and how it sticks the foundation right into the skin. Some people of course have different opinions than what I do, but I just think it's pretty good and affordable for those that just don't have enough money, because you know, we broke B. Okay, once we put on our primer, we're gonna go ahead and with the next step, which for some it might make sense, for some it might not, but I'm gonna go ahead and color correct, and for that I'm gonna be using the LA Girls Pro Concealer. And in case you don't know, I'm male, I have a beard, I have a mustache, I have facial hair in general, and a lot of it, and because of that, my skin like creates like dark spots, in which sometimes the foundation can't cover all of it. That's why we use color corrector to hide those dark spots. So let's go ahead, and for that I'm going to be using a brush, and this brush actually one of my friends gifted it to me. I'm pretty sure it was from Amazon. Next step after that, I'm going to be diving into the foundation, and for that I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, and it's the luminous foundation actually, and I'm going to put it all over my face. I know I might like make these videos and like just talk as it's like just the only thing I want to do. I just don't know what to talk about sometimes. Like, I'm going to try to make a conversation but not make it seem awkward, you know? So for that, like, it's kind of weird sometimes. It's just like if I were to ask, how have y'all been? Like, how's everything been recently? I know some of you are in school, finals are coming up. Let's pray it all goes well, because if not, we're doomed, for sure. But yeah, let's just hope it goes well, and that we don't feel anything. Okay, so for our next step is concealer, and for that I'm gonna be diving into the NARS concealer, the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm using the shade Canal. I don't remember exactly where I saw this tip, but it was something like, if your foundation shade is like too dark, make sure to apply like more concealer to like brighten it up, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it where I usually do, and you'll just see. And then with the same sponge we were using earlier, we're gonna go ahead and blend it. Once we're done blending the concealer, we're gonna go ahead and set everything in place. And for that, I'm gonna be using the NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder. And I'm just gonna apply a thick layer of it on under the eyes and on the forehead, and after that just the access powder with a brush and all over the face. And once we're done setting everything, we're gonna go ahead and move on to contour. And for that, I'm gonna be using the Ace Beauty Bronze in Paradise palette, and I'm gonna be dipping into the second shade and the third shade mostly, but mostly the second shade and a little bit of the third one. And I'm gonna be applying that to chisel out my face features. Okay, once that is done, I'm gonna go next with eyebrows, but since my eyebrows are more darker and thicker, I'm not actually gonna be doing most things to them. I'm just gonna go ahead and just fill some missing spots and just brush them through. And for that, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade and the shade Dark Brown. And then with the concealer, we're going to go ahead and carve them out a little bit using a flat brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. It's from the BT21 brush collection. If I find it, I'll leave the link down below so you guys can go ahead and take a look at it, because it's pretty cute. I love it. Okay, so now moving on to the next step. We're gonna go ahead and prime our eyelids, and for them, I usually have a primer for eyelids, but I forgot to grab it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with concealer, apply a little bit, and blend it just so the shadows can stick well together. And just before I forget, because my brain malfunctions most of the time, we're gonna go ahead and bake our under eyes and our cheeks. Okay, so next step, the step we've been waiting for the most, is the eyeshadow. So let's go ahead and take it out and see what are our options. So here we have the eyeshadow and its glory, as I've said before. 18 beautiful pigmented colors, and some of them that will be going onto my eyes. We're gonna go ahead and go with the colorful look, and we're gonna go ahead and apply it to my right eye to see how the eyeshadows perform, how they work, and how good they are in general. So let's go ahead. First, let me look at these colors to see how I can come up with a colorful look, because I literally want to dive into all of them, but at the same time, I don't have the space or the intelligence to just do a look with all these colors. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so first, starting off, we're gonna go ahead and grab almost a flat, fluffy brush like this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this black shadow right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that in the outer corner, creating almost like a V kind of shape. Starting off the bat, I see there's too much fallout from this eyeshadow, which for me is not a problem, but I do know that some people do have a bit of a problem with things. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it to make almost like an eyeliner, smoky eyeliner kind of thing. Then going on to more of like a circular blush, like this one, a fluffy brush. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dive into this kind of brown reddish shade, which is called King Kong. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on the lid to blend these two together. And then once we're done after that, we're gonna go ahead and grab a fluffy brush, and for that I'm gonna be using the Morphe M441, and I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this hot pink shade, Rock and Roll. Tap the access off, and we're gonna go ahead and just add it on top of that purple shade to just blend it all out. Now for the bottom lash, I'm gonna go ahead and grab another flat, almost kind of flat, fluffy brush looking, and for that I'm gonna use the Morphe M456. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into King Kong, that purple shade that we grabbed earlier, and I'm gonna apply it in the outer corner. And the next after that, we're gonna go ahead and dip into Rock and Roll, the hot pink that we grabbed earlier, and apply that in the inner corner and blend these two together. So once we're done after that, we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease. Once we're done cutting the crease, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this blue shimmer, which is called Break of Dawn, with a flat brush, and we're gonna apply that where we applied the black eyeshadow for like the smoky eye kind of vibe. And after that, we're gonna dive into this red shimmer, which is called Bring the Fire, and we're gonna apply that all over the rest where we cut the crease. And then going back in with that fluffy brush and a little bit of King Kong, we're gonna tap off the axis and blend these two together. And then going in with the small brush, this one is from the BT21 collection. We're gonna go ahead and dive into this Funk and Soul, which is this pink color, pink shimmer. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add that in the inner corner, just for the pop of brightness. And I guess that's all for the crazy color eye. And that's actually pretty good. Okay, moving on to the next eye, we're gonna go ahead and be doing the natural looking eye, and for that we're gonna go first with, we're gonna try to do kind of a halo eye with this one. And for that we're gonna go ahead and grab the fluffy brush, tap all the excess off that I had, and we're gonna go ahead and go on to the top of the palette and grab this brown shade, which is called Medicine. Tap the excess off and apply it on the eye. Try to work with it to make like a winged eye. Then once we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and go into the flat fluffy brush, and then we're gonna go and dive into Iced Tea, this almost orange brown shade, and then we're gonna apply that in the inner corner. I'm not expecting what I thought it was gonna be like. It's more, how can I say it, more colorful than a natural looking eye. Okay, going back in with that Morphe fluffy brush, we're gonna go ahead and dive into Ping Pong, this bottom left shade, which is neutral color. We hope it is, because some of them have ended up lying. Then we're gonna go ahead and use that to blend out the edges of these eyeshadows. Once we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and grab the flat brush from Morphe, the M456. We're gonna go ahead and go with also Ping Pong and apply that on the lower lash. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this flat brush, and then we're gonna go into this golden shade at the top row, which is called the Glow Up. And then we're just gonna use that to create a halo eye in the center of the eye. Like, we're gonna cut, and we're just gonna use it to blend around. And then going in with that same shade, Glow Up, we're gonna go ahead and apply it in the inner corner just to add the pop of color. So I guess this is all for like the eyeshadow looks. We have the crazy, as most people would say, crazy, outgoing, colorful kind of look. I tried to use as many shades as I could, and it ended up looking really good. And then we have this one, which is supposed to be a more natural looking look, a more natural type of look, but it still looks a little bit outgoing, but it's okay. Like, some people can use it to like step out of the comfort zone, or just use like the shimmer. Some of them are really cute. Some other shades were actually like more light. I could have just gone into those and used those. But yeah, they actually look pretty good. I really like how they turned out. Especially this one, I like the natural going. Actually, both of them are really good. Yeah, both of them are really good. Once we're done with this, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes, finish the look, and come back just to finish like the last steps on the face and lips, and then we'll give our final thoughts. Okay, so I lied. I just went ahead and finished everything. Added some lashes, did highlighter, already added lip gloss, and I'm just particularly done with everything. Also added some blush. I was gonna add some freckles, but that's too much. No. Anyways, so here we are to give our final thoughts now. Overall, the palette is pretty good. But I don't know about some people's opinions. This is just based off my opinion. Honestly, I really liked all the colors. Not just because I like BTS and I like that this company is like dropping products with like some of like their songs and like whatever they do. Not just because of that. But then also from their last palette, the Love Yourself palette, to this one, it has gained a lot more popularity, if I may say, but it's also like gained some hate because people think that it's like plagiarizing like the logos and like everything, which of course I understand. Like, it is said that it's not a company that is affiliated at all with hype labels, because they used to be Big Hit but now it's High Labels. But somehow the like hype labels and like the BTS members are like still like sharing about this company like on their like social media. But whatever, I don't want to get into that. I'm just here to give my final thoughts on the palette and how it worked, how it performed, and everything. So the palette itself is just very cute. The packaging, as I said in the boxing video, is really cute. I really like how it's like this vintage cassette and this color, which is like kind of rare but like soothing. But yeah, the colors are really good. From the performance of the eyeshadows, I think they're really great. Of course, like I said before, if you're like a person that doesn't like when like the palettes have like a lot of fallout, then I wouldn't recommend this palette, because it's just like not hell, but like it's kind of a mess with the fallout. But if you're okay with that, then I would recommend it. It's a pretty good palette. I wish I could have dived into this literally glitter shadow, but then also I'm not a big fan of glitter because it gets everywhere, and weeks pass, days pass, and you keep finding glitter stuck. So that's one reason, but it's also very pretty, and I already had swatched it before, and that was a mess by itself, just with the swatching. Imagine on my eyes, I don't want to end up being blind, thank you. Or just see glitter everywhere. So that's that. My grading on the palette would have to be like a 7 out of 10. Of course, it's not the best palette that I've ever tried. It's also not the worst. It has good colors, a good color story. I like the shade names. The packaging is cute. The eyeshadows perform real well. But that's that. Like, it's just good. But yeah. Anyways, I guess this concludes this video. I'm gonna get real deep for a second. But to those that have supported me a lot, thank you so much. Recently I saw that I just made a year since I actually started doing makeup. And I did makeup with like this first picture. That was the first makeup look that I ever did. And I was honestly really proud of it. Like, I didn't think I would like go this far and actually like have people support me, and it might just be like a small following or whatever it is, but it actually means a lot to me. And I'm just really glad that like people watch my videos, they comment, they subscribe. Sometimes they share. Um, but it really means a lot to me. Whenever like I post about it, like I receive compliments from like my friends being like, "Oh my god, like that is so good, like that is literally the best. Like congratulations, you're like hardworking and everything." And even though I haven't like posted that many videos throughout this year, of course I had my first video uploaded it's almost about to be a year ago. And that was just like an introduction of like about me and like what I do. And yeah, here I am now, hoping to be able to post more videos in the future and just have my own life be managed and not just be lost with everything. But yeah, I won't say when there will be a new video soon, because not even I know. There are some times where I am fully packed the week working, and the days I have off, I'm either just trying to focus on homework, classes, or just anything else. But as I did promise that I would bring this review of the Dynamite palette, and here it is. I actually did it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment which eye you prefer. Do you prefer like the outgoing kind of vibe, natural kind of vibe, you know? But yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one, and please, if you can, please share this video with your friends so they can see. If they can subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. I'm really hoping to get to 100 subscribers soon. It might not be a lot, but like as a small person, as a small channel, that's like the first goal one person wants to get to. But yeah, and there was actually like one thing that I had in mind. Like I was not sure if I should just like be posting like makeup related videos or like some other types of vlogs, but I wanted to ask you guys to see what you would like to see on my channel, because I've been thinking of like recording reactions either to like music or like doing like a day in my life kind of things, like small vlogs, or like just other things that are like not exactly makeup related but that are like fun to watch. So if you have any ideas, please write them down in the comments and I'll be looking and see which ones I like. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a great day.